When was the last time you felt that internal battle between going out on the weekend and staying in and working on your trading? That conflict between who you are now and who you're trying to become. What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Megan Savage, and today is another Mindset Monday video. And today we're going to go over the $1 million time paradox, why your weekend choices define your trading future. When I first started trading, I used to wake up every Saturday with this heavy feeling of guilt. I'd see other traders posting their success stories and their consistent profit. I was still struggling to find my own way. And the hardest part of all of it, which I'm sure y'all can relate, is letting the ones that you care about most down. It's that guilt, that pressure, it's crushing. But here's what's changed everything for me. I realized that every time I was choosing the easy path, I wasn't just letting myself down. I was letting down every single person who ever believed in me, everyone who supported my journey. And I was proving every single person right who thought I was gonna fail. Every time I chose temporary comfort over growth, I was silently telling my future self, my family, my loved ones, my students, that I didn't believe enough in the dream. Today, I want to have a real conversation with you guys about a topic that actually one of my students brought up to me. The struggle and fine line between living like the 99% but building the habits of the 1%. If this isn't the first time that you're on my page yet, you know that I talk about this a lot, but your success in trading isn't just about charts, patterns, and setup. It's about who you become in the process. And if this is the first time that you're on my page, hi, hello, how are you? I drop a lot of value here when it comes to trading, mindset, and overall living a successful life. You can say a well-balanced life. I definitely would appreciate a like and subscribe, and welcome to the family. So here's a powerful exercise that we're gonna do right now. I want you to close your eyes. Imagine walking into a high-end restaurant that you've always wanted to go to. Let's pretend that it's 2 years from now. You're not worried about the prices. You're not calculating what you can and can't afford because you can in fact afford it. You're wearing high-end clothes that you've always wanted. You're completely at peace because your trading account is consistently profitable. The host welcomes you in. Welcome back, he says. They know you. You're a regular. This isn't a dream. It's your future reality. You can do this exercise anytime in the day, whether it's about traveling or buying your first home, or maybe your dream car. But I want you to open your eyes. That version of you, what decisions are they making right now? At 10 p.m. on a Saturday night, are they doom scrolling social media? Or are they preparing for Monday's trading session? Are they nursing over a hangover? Or are they reviewing their trading journal? I have been exactly where you're at right now. That Friday night feeling when everyone's posting their party stories on social media and you're sitting there with your charts alone, wondering if you're crazy for choosing this path. I remember asking myself all the time, am I missing out? Should I just live what's perceived as a normal life? But here's what I learned the hard way and what I want to save you from. Every single time that you choose the easy path, the 99% path, you are trading your future for temporary comfort. Every weekend I spent recovering from a night out was a weekend I wasn't building my empire. I'm going to be brutally honest about something. You can have the best technical analysis, the best strategy, best risk management out there, but if you're not becoming the person that can handle 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures in a trading account without self-destructing, it's not going to work. It's about building the mental strength to take losses without revenge trading. It's about developing the discipline to stick to your trading plan while everybody else is panic selling. It's about building that consistency, even when you're being met with loss after loss after loss, and be able to rewire your brain into realizing that those are lessons instead. Think about this. If I gave you $1 million trading account right now, would you be ready? And answer honestly. Would your current habits, your current weekend routine, your current mindset support that level of responsibility? This is why what you do on your weekends, what you do throughout your week, what you do with your time actually matters so much. It's not about working 24/7 and never having fun. It's about making decisions from your future self's perspective. Think about this. When you're worth millions, how would you spend your Saturday night? Would you be chasing temporary highs or would you be building something that's lasting? The truth is, millionaires don't avoid fun, they redefine it. They find joy in growth, excitement in process, and fulfillment in discipline. Let me share something powerful that changed everything for me. Instead of asking, what am I missing out on? I started asking myself, what am I gaining by choosing differently? Every time I sit in to study the markets and perfect my craft, every time I chose preparation over partying, it wasn't just learning how to trade. I was building my millionaire future identity. This is why I do not believe in fake it till you make it, because that's not something that's lasting. I believe in act as if, because that version of you does exist. You really just got to step into that role. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about making choices that align with where you're going and not where you've been. I want you to take your phone out right now. If you're watching this on your phone, then I guess open a new tab. But I want you to open your calendar and look at next weekend. Now, I want you to imagine you're the trader that you want to be? What would your weekend look like? What would your non-negotiables be? Actually write those down. There's not some secret trick. And I feel like a lot of people look at YouTube videos to try to find this secret, this little thing they can do with their time that will make all the difference. But realistically, if you guys have made it this far, you should already know what you need to do. But are you actually doing it? Don't stop looking at your phone, because I actually want you to check out one more thing. I want you to open your camera roll. Look at your photos from the last 4 weekends. What story do they tell you about your priorities? About your commitment to yourself? No judgment, just awareness. Now, imagine showing these photos to your future self. Would your guys' photos match? What would they have to say about your choices? If you are brand new to the trading game, I'm going to give you a little bit of a blueprint to follow when creating a structure for yourself. Because me, I'm someone who loves structure, and I would just verbatim copy these other people's schedules, but I realize that's not always achievable. Everyone has different priorities in life. Everybody learns differently. Some people have jobs and other responsibilities. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 4 categories. You just need to make sure that you hit on at least one point in your day. Whether you're a morning person, evening person, just make them a non-negotiable that they are done before you go to sleep. Number 1 is your mind. This is for your inner game. This could be something like reading 10 pages of any book, journaling your wins for the week, listening to a podcast episode, and this could be about trading, or it could be about something else you want to work on, whether it's confidence, public speaking, consistency, discipline. All of it intertwines. Meditation for 10 minutes. Writing down your 3 biggest goals you want to accomplish for the next week. Number 2 is going to be your body. This is your energy. Get a workout in. Take a walk outside. Meal prep for the week ahead. If you're somebody who likes to track their stuff, how much sleep have you been getting? Have you been following your hydration intake? Number 3 is trading. This is specific for your craft. For my students, I have certain calls and certain assignments that are placed throughout the week to make sure that they are constantly taking trades on their own, that they're reviewing their trades, and that they have the bias for every day and the overall weekly bias for the week happening next. But if you are going in alone, or you do not have a community or mentor that's helping you, you need to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable to reviewing your trades, back testing your strategy, studying a lesson from a course, from a YouTube video, from something, keeping your journal updated. And finally, 4 has to do with your growth. This is your progress. So 1 could be cleaning your space, having a good environment, plan your week ahead, connect with another trader or community member if you're part of one. Maybe if you're a content creator, posting your story on social media, or learn something new or experience something new that you've never done before today. Here's one thing that I want you to do this week. Choose 1 weekend habit to upgrade. Just 1. You don't have to transform everything overnight. Pick the 1 thing that would make the biggest impact. And if you really want to go hard with this, next weekend, I want you to record what you do every single hour. I used to be victim to this. I would always say, I don't have time. I just got super busy. But when I actually recorded what I did every single hour, I could look over it with a bird's eye view and see, you know what? Maybe I was scrolling for too long. Maybe I didn't need to be speaking to my friend for 4 hours. Every single hour, write down what you did. And then after the weekend is done, I want you to mark it with one of 2 labels. A check mark for building your empire, which means it's bringing you forward, or an X with maintaining my current lifestyle. I always tell my students this, there's no such thing as stagnancy. It's either bringing you forward or bringing you back. So when you're not sure on how to make a decision, always ask yourself, is this bringing me closer towards the reality that I want or further away? Again, this is no judgment. This is just for your awareness. And finally, I want you to remember this. Every successful trader once stood where you are right now, facing the same choices, the same problems. The only difference is they chose their future instead of their comfort. They chose to live differently today so they could live extraordinary tomorrow. The question isn't whether you can do this or not, because you absolutely can. The question is, are you ready to make the choices that actually match your ambitions? Your future self is watching your choices right now. What story do you want them to tell about this moment? I hope this video helps you guys so much in your trading journey. And if you aren't already in my personal broadcast channel, you probably do not know about the updates that are going on. I'll leave the info for my channel down below in the description, but I'll also leave another link. This link is the registration link for the call that's happening on May 10th. I'm gonna be co-hosting this with another trader in my community that I've partnered with, guys. That is absolutely extraordinary. Like, guys, we did 143% in April. That's a really good ROI. So on that call, we're gonna be going over the fundamentals of our strategy and everything that you need to know to have the core concepts down. But also, we're gonna be going over the 3-week trading challenge that we're doing. We're gonna be giving free signals, free education, and of course, there's gonna be prizes. So if you wanna participate in that and come make some money and have some fun with us, guys, all the information will be below in the description. I appreciate you for being here. I'm so excited for you guys to be the next success stories. And remember, you're savage, not average. And I'll see you on the next video.